Hey, BookTube, Noah, everyone who reads it must converse is the channel. Thanks for coming by. Happy Friday, Friday Live. It's on, and there is a lot going on. That's for sure. What an awesome week. It's been a crazy week for me, like always, right? And when it comes down to it, the just getting. I have three daughters and the girls getting older and stuff just puts everything into a whole new place because this last week two of my daughters got jobs. My two oldest daughters got jobs this last week, and so we went from a household where just me and my wife Emily were working to now where four people in the house are working, and they're going to be rocking, right? Hey, Christina, nice to see you. Mark Richardson, always nice to see you, brother. And hey, Deb, thank you for y'all coming by, hanging out. Hey, Alexa, awesome to see you. Pavio, attention. What a great channel, man. Nice to see you. Hey, Sandy, misreads a lot in the house. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming by the channel. The Falcon, very cool. Very, very cool. Nice to see you, brother. Always. Yeah, wait till they move out, right? But we'll see. More space for my books. I'm just playing. But I wouldn't mind having a room for my bookshelves, just saying. Okay, I'm just saying. Um as you can see the piles here. This is kind of stuff I want to get to sooner rather than later. So I have on there Gaddis's essays, the rush for second place. So I'm gonna be working through that just at my leisure, and then I have that Rilke's letters to a young poet with the actual letters from the young poet, um, a new edition that had just come out. I can't wait. So first off, I want to say, because everybody knows, I mean, if you watch my stuff, then you know that I'm monetized because I got to 1,000, and YouTube has taken it upon themselves to put ads in between videos, just kind of pop up ads in between videos, no matter what. Even if you watch just only channels that are unmonetized, you're still going to have ads every once in a while now. And I want to have YouTube only putting ads when I want, which is before and after videos only. Never a pop up in the middle of my videos if I can help it. So I limit that kind of stuff. It gives me an option now that I'm monetized the way that I want to show ads on my channel. And I limit that as much as I possibly can. So I actually make nothing. I mean, I haven't, been paid by YouTube for anything. And I've been monetized for like 4 months or even more, for going on 5 months. And so when it comes down to it, it is not a money making thing. There is not even any supplemental income uh, from YouTube in any kind of way. They're not here for us small creators and people that put out content like what I put out. You know what I mean? They want this, young girls dancing or something, doing these shorts, trying to be like TikTok or something. So if you want to support me, this is where you do it. This is the only place where um there is no overhead, no kind of thing where you can, throw a little bit to the book fund or allow me to maybe get some equipment to up the production value of the videos that I make, because I don't do anything but use my phone, and it's just going to be like that. So there it is. And if you want to check it out, and you feel generous, hook it up. All good. And if not, all good myself. Hey, baby. And it has been a crazy day. Definitely for Emily. So, well wishes out there for Emily. My wife is a dog groomer. We have had a dog grooming salon for a very long time, maybe 4 years. Hey, Moon Palm. Hey, Nancy. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming by. We've had a dog grooming salon for a long time, and it's very cool. My wife is a very expert dog groomer, but she has had a pain in her elbow, and it's not muscular. It's like at the joint, and so there's something with it. And no matter what, it's not going away. It's only gotten more and more pain over the last like 6 months in her elbow, like down in the joint. You know what I mean? Like if she points to where it is, it's like in the bone. So it's something that she's gonna have to get looked at. We're gonna see what is needed, and um, well wishes to her for sure. Hey Lee, nice to see you. Thanks for coming by. Very cool. Nice to see everybody hanging out. Hey Jack, I should start dancing. I mean, I consider myself a pretty good dancer. I don't think that others might consider me a pretty good dancer, but we'll see. Hi, wife of Noah. That's right, Emily. Emily is wife of Noah. Hey, Steve. How you doing? I hope the live doesn't fill up with losers too. I mean, I hope every time that I put on the live that one somebody shows up. And then two, if if people show up, that they're not losers. You know what I mean? But there you go, Steve. There you go. Mark's got your number, buddy. It just did. You know. Hey, Stargator. Nice to see you. Very, very cool. All right. So there's quite a bit to get to tonight, for sure. I hope everybody enjoyed my video I dropped today. I don't usually drop a video on the day that I do my lives because I'm not trying to like flood content like that. But it was something that I was thinking about doing, and I didn't have time to drop it before. So I did it, you know. As long as I feel like it, I'm gonna drop it. So I hope everybody enjoyed. And also, I mean, if you didn't check it out, I understand. It's all good. It is all good. Yeah, the dog bone. I like it, baby. You're awesome. Um, Matthew, Bottle Imp Books, what's up? I hit you on Voxer earlier, Matthew. I had a proposition for you, so check it out and let me know, and I will tell you. There we go. There's Steve. I mean, dude, I really do. I am cognizant about flooding, content out there. Don't nobody want all that. But when it comes down to it, Steve actually is proving that hypothesis that I have there completely unfounded because people do watch Steve's stuff. He has a lot more subscribers than anybody, that I watch mostly. I do watch a couple booktubers that have, tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands subscribers, but not many. Any of the ones that are in our kind of circle, they're smaller booktubers. But Steve's a big dog, with big 12K over there. You're not to 12K yet, so I don't want to fill your head up, blow your head up any bigger than it already is. Jesus Christ. I mean, megalomaniac. Okay. I mean, I'm just going to put it out there. Just Steve. Steve. So, so, I've fallen behind on a buddy read. And this is the first time that it's really happened like that, where I'm like, one of the last or one of the later ones. I might be the last ones. Christy Louise is in this buddy read, and she is also unfinished. So her and I both are struggling to finish Master and Margarita. Um, I just, I'm on my big book grind, right? Nice. So I love this book and I love this translation. The Peter Volokonsky translation is really, Peter and Volokonsky are so readable. They're so readable and it's just flowing and it's fun. I had so much of I had a great experience with Anna Karenina, their translation of that, and this translation of Master and Margarita is so much more readable and flowing than the Mira Ginsburg translation, even though there it might be argued that there's reasons why the Mira Ginsburg might be more true to form or something like that. But this is great. I mean, it's a riot. Master and Margarita is a riot. And people are just losing their minds. They can't understand what's going on. And the only reason you understand what's going on is because you know that other worldly powers are at work, right? And so I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm right to the point. I have like a third of it left, right to the point where I'm meeting Margarita, and what an amazing, beautiful portion of the book that is. I can't wait to get to it. Steve, I would be, I would be interested in just hearing a number of how many videos you put out a month. I would be willing to guess 150. That's just my guess. 150 a month. You put out 5 videos a day. Yeah, I love that cover. It's great, isn't it? It's just great. Yeah, I love the Penguin Classics Deluxe editions. And that one, this is one of the best. It's one of the best because the cover is so awesome. Mm, yeah, buddy. Yeah, read it with a bottle of scotch and just laugh. Laugh your butt off. It's one of the craziest books. It should be vodka. Stolichnaya, right? Read some drink some Russian vodka. So I am reading, yeah, Stoling. That's right. So I am reading A Beast, and I took the dust jacket off to read it. This thing is so heavy. This thing is so heavy. Jerusalem by Alan Moore. And let me tell you, this book is my kind of book. I love this book. And I'm still very, very close to the beginning. You see where I'm at. I think I'm on chapter 5 or chapter 6, but the chapters are not very short. I am 148 pages in the book, and it might be a new favorite book of mine. This book is so freaking good. I'm going to do some I'm going to do some videos on this because there is a lot to work out and a lot to talk about. But I tell you, I mean, just read it, Mark. Don't be scared. Just read it, Mark. It is so freaking good, man. Um, there's an epilogue, and the epilogue is really, really interesting. I like the epilogue. I like how it starts. But the um the first chapter, we go back in time a bit, and we're in the boroughs of Northampton. And I think the whole or the bulk of the novel is set in Northampton, but we're in the boroughs, which is kind of like the ghetto in modern times. And we go back in time to where the boroughs are not exactly ghetto because they're not the boroughs as they're known. And one of these families, the patriarch of the family, is restoring uh, an angel on the cathedral at Saint Peter's, and it is, and he has a spiritual experience. The angel starts talking to him, and is this fractal universe, holographic universe, um, consciousness, time, perception, all come into play. And Alan Moore, just like you said, Falcon, I've read the comics only, and Alan Moore is such a good writer. I never expected it. I never expected how good the writing is in this book. It is beautiful. It is completely beautiful, guys. I'm not even playing. Hey Jack, nice to see you. Yeah, Mark is fearless. He's playing it up for BookTube. I don't buy it, Mark. You're not scared. um Jerusalem is beautiful. I am reading that with Matthew at Bottleant Books. I hope you're getting to it this weekend, brother. Jack at Rambling Raconteur. He said he's getting to it tonight and going to get through it to the weekend. I read more during the week than I do on the weekends, as a rule. And then Lindsay Bartlett from the channel of the same name, Lindsay Bartlett, and she has attempted reading it before, and she is close to where I'm at with the book. And I just finished one chapter before my life tonight. It is badass. Okay, I cannot tell you. It's coming up, Steve. I'll name a book you hate next. I bet. You wanna make some. You wanna put some money on it. What's the genre of Jerusalem? I don't even know how to say. Um, Historical, psycho. What does Jack call it? Psychogeography. Historical, psychogeographical cosmology. It is amazing, and it's all about people. At every chapter, I'm meeting a new character, a new person, and they all relate to the place, the boroughs. The first book of Jerusalem is 3 books, sectioned into 3 different books, and the first one is called the boroughs. So I couldn't tell you what it's about too much. My favorite Alan Moore comic is probably Watchmen. I love Watchmen. Hey, Tom LA Books. Nice to see you, brother. Always cool to see you. I'm falling behind, so nice. Marvel Man. V for Vendetta is good. I love V for Vendetta. From Hell I read a long time ago, but I never bought it. I got it from the library a long time ago, and was really young, so it doesn't hit me the way that others do. And I never have read The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. I wish. And see, I got that on my eBay watch list from your mentioning, Matthew, and I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it for sure because it's freaking badass. Oh yes, I love it, Steve. I mean, oh, I am over the moon. I tell you, I'm really over the moon for it. Yes, very cool. Yeah, we'll see, right? All right, so let's see if I can quickly name a book that Steve doesn't like. And I picked up this on a recommendation, and this has been in my wheelhouse, in my experience for a little while. Hey, Leah, nice to see you. Thanks for coming by, Leah. This has been, hanging around on the fringe of my experience for a long time, and I have not ever read anything by this author, so I picked up Rings of Saturn by W.G. Sebald. I hear that it is awesome, and that it's not a straightforward narrative, kind of experimental fiction, right? Um, it says on the back, one of the blurbs is, think of W.G. Sebald as Memories Einstein. So, whatever that means, right? The Rings of Saturn, with its curious archive of photographs, records a walking tour of the eastern coast of England. A few of the things which cross the path and mind of its narrator, who both is and is not Sebald, are lonely eccentrics. Sir Thomas Browne's skull, a matchstick model of the Temple of Jerusalem, recession-hit seaside towns, wooded hills, Joseph Conrad, Rembrandt's Anatomy Lesson, the natural history of the herring, the massive bombings of World War II, the Down Auger, Empress Zuhisi, and the silk industry in Norway. So I cannot wait to to check it out. It seems like just a real, atmospheric kind of book, and we'll see. We will see. I hear Dahlgren is an amazing book. I have not read it. That's Delaney, right? If I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong on that. So, uh, there we go. I mean, see, really? Very cool, Steve. Cool, Nancy. Y'all rock. So, I'm gonna show some that I picked up, two of which I picked up today, and this is from a bookstore, so not the super cheap thrift style. Hey, Josh. Yeah, Rings of Saturn is vast in its subject, but its subject is memory and consciousness, So it's about the experience and the perception of being. So it's gonna be big, but and Sebald is lauded, loved. So we'll see. I don't know what to expect. That's for sure. The hardcover of Sebald. Yeah, we'll see. Nice. Very cool. Nice, Matthew. See, look, we're on the level. And when I read the back of that, I thought that there was a lot there that related to Jerusalem and the kind of things that I've seen so far in Jerusalem. If you're going to revisit it, if you're going to read it real quick, let me know, and I might just jump into it as well. Um, I've been being pulled into nice Bleeding Edge is badass. Bleeding Edge is awesome, uh, Josh, for sure. And just keep at it, because Pinchon is not an easy read, okay? But keep at it, because the ending of Bleeding Edge is great. And I'm, you'll be a convert. You'll be a convert. So I picked up a Solzhenitsyn that I didn't have. I've been being pulled into a read of the Gulag Archipelago, and I don't know if I can do it, because I wanted to do it, and I was thinking, well, I might be able to do it. I'll do Jerusalem and the Gulag Archipelago, just kind of alternate or whatever. But Jerusalem is turning out to be such an amazing book, and like really, I want to focus on it. I want to really um think about it a lot while I'm reading it and focus on it and these kind of things. So I think that I'm just going to keep with that. I have a cat in here with me that usually doesn't hang out with me. So, mustache. I won't show a mustache on the screen, Steve. I know how much aversion you have to that. But I might show a mustache on the screen if he comes over here anymore. He wants me to let him out. But I picked up the first circle, a hardcover of the first circle with no paper, no dust jacket on it. I got it for like $3. So it had, they had a paperback version of it, same size, just a big trade paperback. And I had picked that up and I was going to get it. They wanted $5 for it. And then I saw this and I looked and they have the exact same book block. It's the same book, except this one is in hardcover and the other one was in paperback. So I went ahead and grabbed this and it's cheaper. So I went ahead and grabbed it because why not, right? It was a Soul Sinestan that I didn't have. But I am looking to get into his stuff when I can. I want to read Mason and Dixon too. That's the last that I have. Yeah. I love that, Jack. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that up on the screen for a little bit, right? Very cool. Hey, hey. Um, is a little buddy read action in our future? Yeah. I'm. It looks excellent. I'm looking forward to that. That it really looks fantastic. And so, I mean, I cannot express how freaking excited I am to keep getting into Jerusalem. Oh my God. It's driving me nuts. It's driving me nuts. Steve, if you didn't know already, you and I have a whole lot in common. Buddy Reed activated. Yes. That's what I'm talking about, Falcon. So I picked up a couple of first, I'll show you what I got yesterday. This is part of the thrift store haul. I got this as a Goodwill haul, and it was a literary criticism. This is a guide to the Odyssey, a commentary on the English translation of Robert Fitzgerald. And that's the translation that I have of the Odyssey. And so I figured I'd grab it just to, you know, dig into it a little bit at whenever I felt like. So I had grabbed a guide to the Odyssey. It was a couple bucks. It is just annotations. It is a full on just annotations to that translation. And I thought it pretty cool. And then today, in that same bookstore that I grabbed that first circle, I grabbed this was a steal, you know, Harold Bloom's uh, exploration of Odysseus Ulysses as a character. So there is, and look, this is like a full on library edition, Mylard, awesome, never been ever checked out. Look at this, boom. There's maybe that one time, right? But I don't think so. I think it was put into the library system at that time, and it was never checked out. This is a exploration of Odysseus as a character. There is a lot of essays here and a lot of critical extracts from so many people and like Calvino. You know, Calvino's on there, Ezra Pound, Aristotle, Horace. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. And then there are essays about Homer and Hamlet, the name of Odysseus. Yeah, right. I mean, it is in mint condition. Am I right? I mean, it's ridiculous. When I saw this, yeah, there you go. See, Steve? See, Steve? And we even like the same guys. You know what I mean? Yep. Well, I mean, screw Bloom. I mean, whatever. But he's an amazing literary critic. I've never seen this Bloom before either, ever. This was published in 1991. Yes. This was published in 1991 by Chelsea House Publishers, a division of Mainline Book Company. Chelsea House Publishers is the publishing house. I mean, it's in perfect condition. It's never been read. Kazantzakis, Zakis, um, Odysseus and the Cage of Freedom. Yeah, am I right? It's ridiculous, ain't it? Nice. Very cool, Jack. That's how you get really great first edition hardcovers that are already like super protected, right? Well, we all know the apocalypse is coming. That's for sure. So, let's bring it in. Let's bring it in. That's right. Yeah, buddy. And then Dante's Ulysses, exploring Ulysses in Dante's Inferno. Odysseus and Sophocles, and Joyce and Homer. Of course, it's gonna explore uh, Joyce using Ulysses as and Odysseus as his kind of scaffolding for Bloom. Platonic and Christian Ulysses, philosophy of the Odyssey, and then Odysseus and the Suitors. So yeah, the Last Temptation of Christ author. That's right. Moo variant. I love it. So I was really happy to find this, and it was kind of validation for getting that guide to the Odyssey that I got, because then I really have some critical works that I really like on the Odyssey, and I've never really got into any critical study, literary criticism on the Odyssey, um, because the Odyssey is. I mean, I read it when I was a kid, and you touch on these kind of characters, this kind of character of Odysseus, over and over in your life in in literature. It's everywhere. So I never really cared, right? Now for thrift stores. This is thrift store haul territory, and I grabbed one that I have no knowledge about at all. This is Mark Richard, and I don't know Mark Richard, but this is short stories by Mark Richard called "The Ice at the Bottom of the World." This was just on the shelf at a thrift store, caught my eye, and I looked at it, and it says, and this is why I picked it up. In these 10 award-winning stories, Mark Richard emerges as the heir apparent to Mark Twain, Flannery O'Connor, and William Faulkner. Whether hilariously and sardonically funny or dark and heartbreakingly sad, Richard never fails to hit the mark, always respecting the underlying humanity of his characters. And I thought, hell yeah, right? This is a debut collection of stories. Startling images, unfettered language, and broad comedy mark this collection. Readers will long for more. Um, Richard, Mark Richard can be a stylistic daredevil, and there are moments when his writing provides similar thrill. And Harry Cruz has a blurb on the back, and says, I loved without exception every single story in The Ice at the Bottom of the World. Boom. Noah wins the Has Steve Reddit Challenge 2021, baby. So I can't wait. Yeah, they misspelled Mark's last name. Mark Richard. I can't wait to check it out, just to see, because I love Flannery O'Connor, and I really love Faulkner. I really do. But I don't. That's right. That's right, Falcon. You know what's up, Tyler. Yeah. You should read it, Alexa. It's a great book. It's a really great book. Really, really fun. Um, uh, Crazy. It's crazy, that's for sure. Yes. Thank you, Stargater. And I tell you, wow. I love to read. I love to turn people on to more stuff, and because I love to get turned on to more books, and that's just what it is. Are you out? If you're out, then have a good night, Stargater. Thank you for coming by. But I love Against the Day. What a great book. Y'all are great. The Last Temptation. Oh, I do like the movie. I look at it as completely different. The movie is a completely different thing than the book. I don't really equate the two at all. So, I had read this a long time ago, this book, and I didn't like it. I didn't really get into it, but it was the first and only by this author that I had read, and I didn't really like it. I didn't think it was very strong. It was too fragmented for me at the time. And since then, I have been turned on to this author more than anything else. Spooby, my brother. Now, Spooby is my brother, okay, like my real brother. Nice to see you, brother. Thank you for coming by. Yes. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you. Thank you, Fit to be Read. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming by. And not just here with me, but here with all these folk, right? um the movie is always better. You're funny as hell, I swear. You should start Against the Day. Pavio, I can't wait to hear your thoughts, brother. Cannot wait to hear your thoughts. For sure. Yeah. 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 And I mean, the kind of character work that he did in The Last Temptation is so good. Really creating human characters, and maybe maybe a little bit of nothing is sacred anymore with it, but this is a fictional adaptation, and at the beginning it says he's not saying the gospel, so he's just using these characters to illustrate his own spiritual journey. That's what he did with The Last Temptation of Christ. Very cool. Yeah, buddy. Oh man, I love it. I love it, Mark. What a nerd. Yeah, a lot of nerds. Don't be sulking. Okay, so the author that I read this book before and I didn't really like it, and I'm gonna give it a second chance after I read The City and the City, is China Mieville. this is this census taker. I saw it at the thrift store, and I got it for, a buck. So that's why I got it, because it was just um so cheap. And I don't ever see China Medieval. When I see China Medieval, I buy it. Um so I'm definitely down to revisit it, see what I think of it now, rather than letting my first experience of it dictate um my overall thoughts about this book, because I did, it didn't do anything for me at first. So this is an author that I've never read anything by. Look, my brother is talking to my wife. Hey y'all, family and friends together. I love it. Steve, you stumbled on a Steve Donahue video. Oh God, that's really cool that you stumbled on a Steve Donahue video, because all the rest of us have Steve Donahue videos shoved down our freaking subscription feeds' throats all day. Yes. Do you like this census taker? Because I mean, I don't even know what I thought about it. You know what I mean? I never. My, Jeremy, you're an idiot. I swear. I don't really even know what I thought about it before, because it just did not. It didn't really get to me. Um, an author that I haven't read anything by at all is Mila Kundra. Milan Kundra wrote The Unbearable Lightness of Being, and there's Meyer's Megafictional Musings is a YouTube channel that I love his stuff. I mean, he reads great books, and he does good content. He doesn't put out a lot of content, so if you want just good stuff every so often, go to Meyer's Megafictional Musings. But he loves Milan Kundra, read The Unbearable Lightness of Being, and read another book after that. So I saw this in the thrift store, and I grabbed it. This seems to be a very quick read, and not like the other stuff that he has done. Nice. Nice. Okay. Nice. Good job, Nancy. I like to hear it. I like to hear it. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, everybody hit that thumbs up. Look, Spooby Hunter knows what's up. Spooby Hunter looked and saw that there's not enough thumbs ups on my video yet. I really appreciate it, brother. Good looking out. And berating my the chat here is totally accepted, especially if you direct that beration towards Steve Donahue. He kind of feeds off of it. He kind of feeds off of it. Nice. Nice. All right. Well, to each his own. To each his own. I've never read anything by Kundra. And Unbearable Lightness of Being, I don't even know. I don't know anything about it. But Meyer's Megafictional Musings loves him. Who are you talking about blocking? Um Steve? I don't know. I'm not following. I'm not following the blocking. Oh, nice. You know what? I didn't pull it down because I didn't put it in the picture, but I actually picked up another book. I picked up another Carlos Fuentes as well. It's called the Three-Headed Hydra. Is that what it's called? And so I picked that up, but I don't know about it. I'll show it probably next week's live. Nice, Fiction Beast. Oh no. Cool. Well, to each his own, you know what I mean? Everybody's got people like different things. Yes. You're gonna like Spooby Hunter. Spooby Hunter's my brother that has no filter. Yeah. I don't know. I still don't know. I swear. Yes, Steve. You're talking about blocking Steve. Cool. Cool, cool. Well, I mean, I'm all for that. If y'all want, I can put Steve in timeout. I mean, I'm in control here. This is my live, right? um, yes. I tell you. Oh, Spooby Hunter, my brother has a daughter that is very young. Um, toddler stage. And she is beautiful. Beautiful. Obviously not from the Clemens side of the family. He married a very attractive um, woman that has a more aesthetically pleasing family. Y'all are freaking funny. Steve is a scuba diver. Oh, well, yeah, 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 yeah. Many a Steve in this world, that's for sure. Is that right? I mean, I'm not seeing Tom. Y'all are so funny, I swear. Look, Steve is not Steve is not a doctor. But write down what he says right there. Bursitis. All right. And if it is uh that, then I'll tell Steve thank you. And if it's not that, then I'll blast Steve for it. For his armchair diagnosis. Yeah, I saw that it was a thriller. It's kind of like a spy novel. I have not read Diana, the Goddess Who Hunts Alone. I haven't seen that at all. I haven't seen that at all. Nice. Very cool. Yes. Very cool. All right. My niece has hair and no beard. That's right. Y'all are so, yeah. Ellie. Ellie is my brother's daughter, and she is beautiful. I mean, completely beautiful. It's amazing. Yeah, I don't want to hear your armchair diagnosis of me or anything else, to tell you the truth. But it's fine. I mean, like I said, if it's cool, I'll say thank you for giving a heads up, and if not, then I'll blast it. Yeah, if you're wrong, you send me a crate of books. Y'all are great, I swear. So I picked up another Susan song tag because I found this one in the thrift store as well, and I grabbed In America. This is an actual novel. The song tag that I have now is over on the shelf. I believe is just essays, right? So, In America, and I'm so down. It's a kaleidoscopic portrait of America on the cusp of modernity. And so set in early 1900s, something like that. And I'm down. I mean, I hear Sontag is just one of the smartest women writers that, and I love that, right? And I can't help it. I can't help but want to get into it and get more, you know. That's what I love the most about um Virginia Woolf, is just how smart her writing is. And so smart uh female writers, and there she is right there, are just, I mean, they draw me to them. Scuba Steve. Yes. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you, Steve. It's a very strong Sontag. So very cool. And you know, I'm down for an anticlimax. Not that it might be anticlimax, but even just not being so strong at the end. I am intimate with Scuba Steve. We kept our air tanks on, and and just we were free for um that one idyllic dive, you know. Hey, modern metaphysike. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming by the live, for sure. Book friends all around. Modern metaphysike, I wonder if you have read Alan Moore's Jerusalem. Oh, there's so much great stuff in that book, and you would love it. You would love it. It's yes. Um, it is definitely got, full of esoteric ideas. Full of esoteric ideas. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Ah, okay, so now. Nice. Ah, well, and especially to you, because it's it's just amazing. It's just amazing. It is a beast, but do not be intimidated. Just spend time with it. Take your time with it, you know? Just read it at your leisure. You don't have to, it's not a big deal. They make a 3 volume uh paperback, a 3 different volume paperback of that. Go I definitely recommend that, because that hardcover is the heaviest book that I own. It's so heavy, and they just used, huge paper and all that kind of stuff. I do have Jerusalem on the brain. It is amazing. I'm telling you. It has become, it's what I want to do, is to get more into Jerusalem. That's what I want to do. I don't want to read anything else. I would have finished Master and Margarita by now if I didn't get caught up in it the way that I did. And I'm not going to read, the Gulag Archipelago this month, unless I just burn through Jerusalem, and I'm not going to burn through it because I want to spend time in it. I mean, it's so freaking beautiful. You're so good, Jeremy. All good, brother. My brother's really funny and cool, man. It's all good to come by and mess with these folks. Jack will definitely get you. Oh, Jerusalem is a wonderful book to read after that freaking horror show that was Sanctuary. And I don't mean horror show in a good way. I mean, it's just a piece of crap book. I swear. Nice. Very cool, Metaphysake. I'm looking forward to your live. I saw your post earlier today, and just gave you the thumbs up. That's what I normally do. My whole thing is to watch and to give thumbs ups, and then if something inspires, then I comment. But I always give the thumbs up. So every video I watch and I give a thumbs up. I rarely comment. I don't want to say rarely, because I comment, at least a couple few times a day on people's videos, but I watch a lot of BookTube. That's all I watch. You know what I mean? I don't watch other channels. I really watch only book stuff. So I feel like I rarely comment. You know what I mean? uh yeah. Rambling Raconteur is Jack. And Jack is a freaking hilarious dude. Nice. I don't have the Dying Grass. I do have Argyle. I have Fathers and Crows. And then I have the first one of the Seven Dreams. I have the Ice Shirt. But I don't have the Dying Grass. And I am gonna get into Volman. I'm gonna get into some Volman next year. Jack and I have an idea. Not to just get into Volman. Later, Spoob. Jack and I have an idea, not to get into Volman, but to do kind of like some period piece reading. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. I think it's really, really good. Very cool. And yeah, modern metaphysics. I totally understand. That's when I usually just listen to a lot of stuff. Just listen to BookTube and stuff, because especially if it's just like a book review, or if it's just a regular video, then I don't need to see somebody talking the whole time. So at work, I'll listen to BookTube, and then there's no commenting on that stuff. So you're good. You're totally good. Yeah. BookTube is so much better. So much better. Yes. That's right. Thanks for dropping the F-bomb on my channel, Spoob. I can always count on you. Is that right? The Penguin? I'm checking it out. All the Volman that I have is the Penguin editions, the paperbacks. I can't wait. I'll check it out for sure. You have to go back and thumbs up. You have to go back and do it fit to be read. I'm just playing. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. That's why I tell. What's the big two Volman recent? I don't keep up with what he's releasing, because I haven't read any of the backlist. I mean, there's a huge backlist of Volman. Volman has done great stuff. He's done a lot of stuff, so I can't wait. Jack's recommendations are the best. Yeah, Jack's recommendations are the best if you have everything, because Jack is all over the place, blowing your mind with so hey, I read this book and it made me think about these 7 books. And he shows 7 books that he made. That one book made him think of. I love it, Jack. I freaking love it, brother. Yeah, Jack's marginalia is so great. You are one heck of a reader, Jack. I can't wait to see where Jerusalem throws you. It is a beast, and it throws you everywhere. See you later, Leah. Nice to see you. And awesome. Leah Lind, the channel Pen to Paper is really, really cool. Y'all check it out if you're not in to subscribed. She's really, really cool. She's an author and she's a booktuber. She alternates her videos between author tube and booktube. So very, very cool. You need money. Yeah, I do need money, actually. I work because I have to have money, and it sucks. So if somebody wants to hook me up with some money, uh, that would be great. Meg, yes. Oh no. Oh no. Does it really? Does it go? Does it go like that, Steve? I can't believe it. All right, y'all. This has been really fun. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming by. Happy Friday night. I did not show everything that I wanted to, but we'll save it, right? Because when it comes down to it, there's always more. There's always more. Yes, good night. Thank you, Mark. Nice to see you, brother. Good night, Mark. Good night, Deb. Good night, Steve Donahue, Jack Rambling Raconteur. Thank you to my brother Spook for coming by. Fit to be read, The Falcon, Gore Vidal. Y'all are awesome. Always coming by and supporting the channel. Christina, you rock. Yes. Pavio at attention. Bam. This live was practically surreal. You know, sometimes it's a hit. You know what I mean? I'm sure we'll have an actual apocalyptic one coming up when you just can't. When you can't stand anything that I'm showing, right? Thank you, Falcon. Sayonara. And Matthew at Bottleneck Books. Thank you, brother. Always cool to see you. Josh Workingman Reads came by. There's just too many. I really appreciate everybody and all you guys and girls that come by and support the channel all the time and enjoy the lives crushing an hour Friday night with me. See you next time. Bye bye, BookTube.